Welcome. Let's get a little bit personal. I'm shooting with the 1DX Mark II in 4K right now. It's on a tripod. I want to take it off, walk you around through the studio. I just cleaned up in here so it looks really good, but this is generally how it is. I'll explain more in a second. Let's go. Before we begin, a lot of you probably know, but I rent this studio from Casey. He's down the hall from me. I'm on the same floor as him. This is the annex that he got in like June or July of 2016. And I've been renting this space from him for the last couple of months, and I share the space with a gentleman named Patrick who sits over there. He's not here right now. I put the lights here for the time being. He works for Casey. And when I started renting the studio, a lot of this, most of this, all of this was built out. The loft was built, lighting was done, these desks were here, these light bulbs, all of this stuff was already done. So when I got here, I said, how can I personalize this? And I've been collecting art for the past couple of years, so I guess let's just start with the art wall. A friend of mine, Jared Rubin, shot that photo. My friend Mark, Love is Telepathic. These two, Love is Telepathic. This, see what it says right there? Notice the subtleties. This is where I shoot. You know, this is where I kind of set up. I have a makeshift desk that I use with those chairs and some wood. You probably didn't realize, but now you know. Love is Telepathic. This is a Hanksy. That's a Hanksy. The Danny DeVito, DiCaprio, Hanksy. Those are all Hanksy. And then Love is Telepathic. My friend Mark, Love is Telepathic. Water the Flowers. I bet some of you have probably seen that one up there. When I think of love, I think of you. Let me just zoom in on that for you right there. That's Fail or Fale. Don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's a dope poster, artist, and that's those are two band posters. The Raconteurs and then Jack White and the Alabama Shakes at Roseland. This, an old girlfriend painted for me while I was in college. Oh, and then this Imagine Peace poster. I don't know when it was, like a year ago. I think it was like Stella Artois. I don't know, Visionaire 65 free. I got a bunch of free posters. This was the coolest one. This made the cut. This is my whiteboard. That clock was already there. I'm pretty sure Casey wrote Work Harder on there. Also, that clock is not accurate. Down here, I've got my little charging station. So there's some Samsung batteries, inboard batteries, spectacles, regular Canon chargers. This is for my luggage. That luggage is over there. I've got Ultra Boosts. This is a green screen. This is really cool. Check this out. So Elgato, the kind of like game capture hardware company, makes this green screen. It's retractable and goes up super high. You probably can't even see the top. And then it goes right back in there like that. Super cool. On this wall right now are the boards, as you can see. Got the inboard with the new torque update. This is the 40-mile Metro board. This is boosted V1, boosted V2. My brother Daron's Supreme skate deck. All right, let's whip around to the left here. That down there is my typewriter, my inboard bag, some more posters that I want to eventually hang up there. SNES Mini, NES Mini, some cables and whatnot. And in that box is my Xbox One X, which leads me more to the left. Computer number 1, computer number 2. These are both custom rigs. There's rig number 1. There's the subwoofer. I've got the speakers hanging up right there. This is custom setup number 2. This is where I do my Twitch streams. This is where I play PUBG. And this is where I have a friend play PUBG. My MacBook right here, that's actually the foot massager, if you remember from one of Casey's videos a couple of months ago. 1DX Mark II box, because I just got that. This is a YouTube notebook over here, and then that's an 8 terabyte hard drive. And then we've got the beautiful Surface Studio, currently not plugged in. This thing moves around a lot. My laptop moves around a lot, but these two are kind of stationed here. And then of course, iPhone 10 charging, iPhone 8 Plus, got the Switch over there as well. The Snapchat hot dog costume poster thingy that it came with. Got some stuff up here. There's some phones along here, boxes and whatnot. I'm going to give away the SNES Classic. Stay tuned for that giveaway on the channel. That's some Bitcoin mining stuff. Those are my hats. And then I've got gear here, 80D, 70D, 60 Mark II, and then the 5D Mark II. And then I've got a bunch of Samsung gear over here. There's some more camera gear over here as well. My helmet is hung up here. I currently rock a Bell helmet. A lot of you have asked about that helmet. It's a Bell helmet. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the description below. A lot of people ask me about that helmet. Great helmet. So before, when I mentioned that makeshift desk, what I'll do is I'll take these IKEA chairs, I'll place them over there, and then I'll take a piece of wood and lay it on top of the chairs, and it makes a makeshift table. So now you know the secret sauce. I currently don't have a table that I can just like unfold and put here. I currently only have the sort of desk set up. So my choices are either to kind of plant this down here like this and then sit in the chair over here and talk to the camera that way, or kind of station myself with the tripod, and then you're familiar with this shot. It's usually about like this, maybe a little bit back here, and yeah. So that's my side. Over here, it's definitely still a work in progress. I want to build out desk space because I've got the Xbox One X. I'm getting that main gear computer. I might want to move some posters, maybe rearrange the posters, build out desk space all around here. I eventually want to get a 4K TV so I can play that Xbox One X in full glory too. There is work to be done in the studio, don't get me wrong. But right now, it's pretty damn good. And then over here on Patrick's side, there's some shipping boxes. He's got his little station over here. There's some of the Casey stickers that you've seen before. We've got our little food box over there. Tool shelves over here. Utilize these quite often. The tape rack is over here. Paper towel rack over here. This is some of Casey's stuff. You're probably wondering, Sam, what about all that stuff up there? All that stuff up there is Casey's. And it's cool, the way you go up there, take the ladder, plant the ladder, climb the ladder. And you can stand up here. If you're about 5'8" or so, any taller, you're gonna have to duck. And we all have those days where you need to blow off some steam, pressure's high, got the pull-up bar to do that. Oh, feels great. So yeah, that should about do it. That covers just about everything in here. Like I said, the studio is very modular. A lot of things move around on a daily basis, but the computers stay put for now. Like I said, I want to build out more desk space, so this is definitely very much Studio Tour 1.0. And in a couple of months from now, I'll do another tour. Let me know if you want to see anything specific talked about in a future video. I know a lot of you said you want to see a setup tour for the PCs. I think I'm going to wait until that main gear computer comes, do a video on that, obviously, and then maybe do like a kind of grand setup tour where I talk about all of the machines in here, because there's quite a lot. Let me guess what you're thinking. What's in the fridge? I want to see more of what's on that shelf. Talk about the stuff on that shelf. What's in your bag? All of those Supreme hats up there. There's more to cover in here, but I wanted to do a kind of overview video, kind of intro to the studio, because I said I would do one of these a while ago. And I think that about covers it. Again, this was shot on the 1DX Mark II with the 11-24 lens. B&H, thank you very much for lending me this camera. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And if you're new to the channel, hello new subscribers. I know a lot of you came over from Casey's channel. Thank you very much for your subscription. It's greatly appreciated. The race to 100K by the end of the year is still very much on. I'm at 72K at the time of making this video. And if you enjoyed what you saw, leave the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and that's it. Studio tour complete. MTV Cribs, we out.